Okay, so we are now in lesson 136, which means we are in a new chapter. We are now in chapter 18, which is adding and subtracting facts to 18. So let's read the story. And I'll put this up on the screen as well, but this is the story of Digit and Celia, and they always have a good story to share. So I will go ahead and read this. Slippery seals. What do you think of this, Celia? Digit held up an envelope from the mail. We've been invited to go to the zoo on Friday. Celia clapped her flippers together. We're supposed to meet Peg Winters from the post office and her daughter Missy, said Digit. Won't that be fun? On Friday morning, Missy jumped up and down when she saw Digit and Celia coming through the front gate of the zoo. Look, Mom! We have our very own seal to take around the zoo with us. Peg opened her map of the zoo. Where should we begin? Let's go see the seals in the marina, said Missy. Celia would like that, said Digit. Digit glanced at the various animal exhibits as they walked towards the marina. He saw 2 crocodiles in a pool, 4 ostriches running in a fenced-in field, and 6 monkeys eating peanuts under a shady tree. A large crowd of people stood around the marina exhibit. That's strange, said Peg. As they drew closer, Digit heard a frantic voice raised above all the others. Has anyone seen them? Where could they be? I have 7 seals in this pool, and now there are only 8. Oh, she had 17, not 7. 17. I'm like, where could 9 seals hide in a zoo? Digit stood on tiptoe to peer through the crowd. One of the caretakers left the door open after feeding them this morning, said an anxious man in white overalls. The seals must be found. I'll give a reward to whoever finds my seals. Missy threw her arms around Celia's neck. If I were a seal like you, where would I want to hide? Celia wiggled free and started waddling away. She turned back for a moment. Arr! She wants us to follow her, said Missy. Wait up, Celia! Celia waddled back through the park, past the monkeys, under the tree, past the ostriches, in the field, and past the crocodiles in the pool, and then waddled right out the front gate and across the street to where giant fountains bubbled and gurgled in a little park. Missy jumped up and down. There they are! Digit quickly counted the seals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Great work, Celia! He turned to congratulate Celia, but she had disappeared. Then he heard a loud splash and knew right away where Celia had gone. 10, he said. She made a bunch of new friends, said Missy. They watched the seals splashing happily in the fountain for a moment. Then Digit said, we better call the zookeeper and tell him where his seals are. And get Celia's reward, too, said Missy. She deserves it, don't you think? Digit smiled. She certainly does, but I think swimming and playing with her new friends is the best reward Celia could have asked for. Perhaps the zookeeper will allow Celia to come back and visit the seals once they are back safe in their pool. All right, so that's what we get to work with, is finding doubles. Okay, so if I was going to, so in this lesson you will extend your knowledge about adding doubles to help you solve doubled facts with larger add-ins. Okay, so everybody should remember what these are. These are our 10 frames, right? So if I put one red circle in a 10 frame, how many are in this set? 1, right? So how many more circles do I need to put into another set to make a new set? Does that make sense? So this is set 1, this is set 2. What do I need to add to set 2 to make it look like set 1? Add 1 more circle, right? So now I have 1, and here's another. Is this twice as many? Is 2 twice as many as 1? So with this, I have 1 plus 1 equals 2, right? So why would you think this addition sentence is called a double fact? Why do you think it would be called a double fact? So the answer is because both add-ins are the same. So I have 2 1s. So that's double. My answer is double of the 2 add-ins, right? Now, let's say let's say I have 2 red circles. What do I need to put in my second set in order for me to have the same number? 2, right? 1, 2. So if I was going to make an equation out of this, I would write 2 plus 2 equals what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Are these the same numbers? So did I double my add-ins? Yes. Okay. If I have how many red circles do I have in this set? 6. So how many do I need to add in my second set in order for me to have the same? 6 blue ones, right? So I would write my equation 6 plus 6 equals, what is 6 plus 6? 12, right? So that is doubling your add-ins. So when you do your math equations, you will write the double fact for the picture. So you will get a picture. You will get a picture of 10 frames just like this, and then it's going to ask you to write the equation. So I would write 6 plus 6 equals, and then I'll solve it, is 12. So if I added 2 more, now what do I have? I have 8 in this set, and now I need to make sure that I have, since I'm doubling my add-ins, I need to have 8 in this set. So when I go to write this equation, I'm going to write 8 plus 8 equals, what's 8 plus 8? You can count them if you'd like, or if you know, it is 16. Okay? So pretty simple. Make sure to write nice and neat. Watch flipping your numbers around so that way you don't write like 41 instead of 14. So, all right, let me know if you have any questions. Have fun.